All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahweh been the true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been the true name of His only begotten Son. I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation unto the elect of Yasha'Allah. And blessings and salutation unto the Akim out there enduring His truth across the four corners of the earth, teaching and preaching through the spirit of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, in truth and sincerity, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations, but are of the nation of Israel on your father's side by blood. And I wanted to grab this article real quick from Fortune.com. It's dated February 14th. It says, Larry Ellison wants the U.S. to unify all the national data and then feed it to AI. Right? It says Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison said during a conference this week that the governments need to consolidate data about citizens for the sake of AI. He said AI models can help improve government services while also saving money and cutting down on fraud. Larry Ellison thinks the U.S. and other countries should be using AI more, but first, governments need to unify the data they collect on citizens into one easy, digestible database. Speaking with former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair at the World Government Summit in Dubai on Wednesday, the Oracle co-founder and executive chairman said that while government organizations collect massive amount of data, it is highly fragmented, making it hard to feed it into an AI model. So he's basically saying there's too much data spread out. What we need to do is bring it all into one spot so AI can learn faster and better and be more efficient for the people. Instead of having it all over spread out everywhere, let's just bring it all to one spot. All right. It says, it's not like go to this database and here's all the database about my country, he said. It's go to these 3,000 databases and here's all the data about my country. For example, an AI model can help improve and lower the cost of healthcare with better therapeutics and earlier diagnosis, he said, but only if it can access healthcare data, diagnostic data, electronic health records, and even the genomic data of citizens that is collected by government. So he's pretty much saying everything about your health, it'll be better if the AI could just tap into it and have it and know it already. And this is through the spirit of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, while we speak about this RFID chip so much, because we're in those times. Okay, they have their technology set up. They have their how I want to call it, their so-called social groups. I'll just call it social groups. As far as Sweden, where they have, a good amount of people, utilizing these microchips. Let's see. It says, according to available information, estimated over 4,000 people in Sweden have implanted microchips under their skin, primarily using them to replace key cards for accessing gyms, buying train tickets, and storing emergency contact information. This trend is particularly popular in Sweden due to a high level of trust in technology and authorities within the country. And that's exactly where you have it. That's his whole goal, is to have trust in that technology. All right, trust in his miracles, his wonders, the things that he can do. Him allowing you to be able to move your hand or your legs after being paralyzed. All right, him allowing, here it is, you got headphones now. They can be headphones or they can be hearing aids. Okay, this is a part of this man's last hoorah, because it's going to come down to ultimately making it imperative, all right, that and making it his goal that everyone get this micro, that they get the C-hip within them, man. Okay. Bam, here we go right here. It says, look at this, Falcon functionality, Salakia. It says people use the C-hips to open doors, pay for transportation, access certain facilities, and even store personal data like medical information. So for him to say it's a good idea to bring all of this into one and feed it into the AI because it can help, all right, with that said, that healthcare in particular, electronic health records, and to do what? Lower cost of healthcare, all right, get earlier diagnosis, okay. There was a video, I don't know if it said in here or in a video, but he was pretty much saying, with this type of, going towards this type of lifestyle, and in the future, another situation like the C-19 and 2020 could be avoided pretty much. All right, it says let me go back over here, see if there's something. It says company involved, a major company driving the trends in biohacks, founded by. So while the technology is gaining traction, the number of people with C-hips remains a small percentage of the overall Swedish population. And that's good. That's cool. But as you can see, currencies, they're speaking more about digital currencies. All right. Everybody's racing. This is in the AI technology race, in a sense. They got the neural links. They got the C-hips. They putting them in the hands. They putting the technology in your forehead, allowing you to do these things. As far as using your brain to move cursors on screens and just spiritual power on the left hand side. All right, the things that the Lord came on the scene doing through the power of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, they're doing through their technology. All right, and like I said, let me see. Yeah, here we go. More than 4,000 Swedes have adopted the technology. Osterlund says personal C-hips are actually more difficult to hack than many other data sources because they are stored beneath the skin. Everything is hackable, right? So he's saying they're less likely to get hacked because they're stored under the skin. So this is just what to make it more popular, all right? Like he said, though, he want all this data into one place so we can utilize healthcare as an example. Okay, it says that's the big step. That's kind of the missing link. We need to unify all of the national data, put it into a database where it's easily consumable by the AI model, and then ask whatever question you like, he said. A unified database can also help AI models uncover government fraud, he added. Ellison's, who is friends with President Trump's government spending cost cutter, Elon Musk, pointed to the supposed misallocation of funds Musk has uncovered as head of DOGE as evidence that the AI is needed in this area. So as you can see, he's friends. They all connected. Let me grab this real quick. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, he's just set up Esau at this point. All right. He's allow him to have his, his rulership right now. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So who's the one predominantly ruling the world at this point? Running things in the earth, coming up with these type of ideas to make things better and push toward a new future, and uh, coming up with the technology to do exactly what Revelations 23, Salakia, not 23, 13 and 16 says, right? It says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So who is on this earth tiptoeing, all right, starting to pick up speed, going towards this scripture right here? Okay, it's nothing but Esau, the Edomites, okay, the so-called whites, man. All right, why? Because once again, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If it's not him, then who is it? Who is leaning towards towards this type of future? Okay, who is leaning towards that? Let me see if I can remember. I want to say it's 20. It's actually two of them. $19 and $20. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. It says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. He deceived them, right? Because as you can see, they making it seem normal. Oh, it's less hackable. You can put your data on here. Let's collect it, centralize all the national data, have it in one place so AI can just eat it right up. It'll be quicker for AI to just go straight to that database instead of going to multiple databases. Well, fuck, it's AI. Make it happen. It's not like it's hard. All right? They don't get tired, right? That's why you got to replace the humans. Okay? But, just make it easy. Boom. Just ask it, get the answer. There you go. Now, this is where the peace and safety comes in at. Though, for they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, because their goal is to get you to trust in that. All right, like it talked about the 4,000 Swedes. That's why they're comfortable getting it, because they trust in that technology. All right, many times you done lost your keys or left your keys or lost your wallet, left your wallet, or your wallet been stolen, or your bank been so-called hacked and all of this. And all I got to do is create these type of scenarios, broadcast it, and more people will start to fear of those things happening. All right, and like, oh man, I don't want my money to be dealt with, and then boom, there you have it. Well, here's a solution right here. What if we do this where it can't be hacked, or it's less likely to be hacked, and so on and so forth? It's all gearing up to the road to the MOTB through the Spirit of YAHAWASHI. Right, I'm going to read that part again. It said, with which he deceived them that have received the mark, and them that worship this image, this society, what's coming, this utopian society that they're trying to build for themselves. All right, they're basically forcing themselves to receive the blessing that they threw out, what their forefather threw out, Esau. He gave it unto Jacob. Appreciate it, He gave it unto Jacob. To him at that time, it was useless. So being that he is in power, just going through all of the history in a nutshell, him being on the bottom and coming back, he's like, oh, this is my chance. This is my shot. Pretty much being ruled as the Romans and the Greeks. Then, for the most part, went into the Renaissance period. All right. spread out, and then came over to America, ruling over here, and then ruling in the earth, and making coming up with ideas and plotting, and the crafty counsel, okay, as the scriptures speak about. And now we here, called Law YAHAWASHI, in the last days. All right, the alarm clock is soon to go off and wake up from this nightmare. All right, some is gonna wake up from a dream, the ones in rulership. But the ones on the bottom are going to wake up from a nightmare, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Continuing on, it says, these both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. So you was judged by the nuclear missiles. All right, that's going to be shot out during the Third World War. Okay, there is no utopian future for the wicked. This is your future. This present time is your future, if you can receive it, you know. This present time is your future, because it's nothing after this. No more rulership, no more wickedness, no more contaminating the air and the water, and polluting the food and polluting the minds of people, right? Do as thou wilt mindset. No, things are going to get back in order through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. All right. That's what's soon to happen, man. Okay. I just want to grab this last one. We'll close it out. This is 2 Ezra 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we're just in those times where this place is out of here. It had its run, coming up on 250 years next year. So it's America's been ruling. Babylon, you know, the daughter of Babylon, been having its fun and doing its thing. But I'm going to continue reading real quick. It says, therefore, when ye shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, meaning it was already supposed to happen. The things that's happening now and is going to happen was already meant to happen, because it was spoken of before the beginning, right? This is the part I wanted to get. Speaking about is 250, if it makes it pass or not. Lord willing, it doesn't. All right. It says, verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So the Lord is going to show some things. All right. The Lord is going to show some things in these last days and these end times at the end of this rulership. Boom. Let me grab one more. This is 2 Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the Esau, the Edomites, so-called whites, are the end of the world. That's why the world is receiving all this crazy type of weather, and they're speaking more and more about this AI technology, and the tension between these countries are increasing. All right, even if they come up with peace treaties and peace talks and negotiations and agreements, at the end of the day, it's written before the foundation of the earth what's going to happen. So the Lord is going to shake things up and bring the tension right back if need be. All right, if it so-called goes away. All right. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Now, you have some of our people, some of the Israelites, who look like the other nations based off the bloodline of their fathers. Okay. And the blending in and the mixing and then so on and so forth. But that's why this is a spiritual thing. All right. It's all spirit. It's all according to the spirit of YAHAWASHI. All right. That Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, because this place is out of here, out with the old, in with the new. All right. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you was edified. Lord willing, we allowed to endure to the end. As we see, we are getting closer and closer to these last few major prophecies popping off, the MOTB, the Third World War. You know what I'm saying? There's famines, there's race wars coming. Yeah, man, it's called YAHAWASHI. Shalom.